can promise you is that the federal government will be working as closely as possible with the state and local officials, and we will not quit until this is done.
It's been a great working relationship to make sure that we're doing the jobs that people elected us to do. And I cannot thank the President enough for his personal concern and compassion for our state and for the people of our state.
We're going through trauma in a major part of the country, a kind of trauma you've experienced here in Florida more than once. And it's interesting to see how people come together.
Well, the day as the campaigning will start again in full tomorrow, but today President Obama in New Jersey with Governor Chris Christie and Mitt Romney in Florida. We have some new Fox polls, as we told you at the top of the hour, and here's what it shows. Essentially, this race is dead even, 46-46 among likely voters. And that's just a slight change. Obviously, it was within the margin of error earlier in the month. And then you see independents. You can see that Mitt Romney, the Romney-Ryan ticket, has a jump on this, and that has actually increased in this latest poll from earlier in the month, going up 2 percentage points there. Okay, Charles, thoughts?
Well, on the poll, what was interesting to me is essentially it remains a dead heat where it was before. But there's a slight increase in intensity measured in two ways. One way is when you ask people if the election is extremely important, the Romney edge on that has grown from 6 to 11 points. People who support him, there's more of them who feel the intensity. And then there's the question of, for Romney supporters and Obama supporters, for whom is it extremely important that your guy win, is 7 out of 10 for Romney, 6 out of 10 for Obama. So I think that tells you that one of the things that might be hidden here, intensity will decide who turns up to vote, because when a pollster calls, it's easy to say a name, but it's a measure. But with a poll, there's no way to measure your likelihood of showing up. So I think this indication may be a measure for Romney. And the other part is when you see a president at 46 with a week to go, the reason that traditionally the break is to the challenger is because people have had 4 years to decide if they like the guy. And if he still is not at 50% or near it, the likelihood is that the undecideds will go to the challenger. That's not true every year, but it sure was true in 1980, where you have a failed presidency on the Democratic side, and the break was enormous. The national tracking polls have been consistently showing Romney ahead, the Gallup and the Rasmussen, by 5 or 6, and I think that's what would account for that.
I want to get really quickly to this expanding map and the different thoughts about it. Play this soundbite very quickly.
I will come on Morning Joe and I will shave off my mustache of 40 years if we lose any of those 3 states.
If you lose Minnesota,
you're not allowed
Michigan, or Pennsylvania, you will shave off that mustache.
On the show.
Yes.
The Obama campaign, for the first time, is going to spend money here, almost $1 million. It's getting very tight, and I wouldn't be shocked if Mitt Romney pulled off the shocker next Tuesday.
That guy, Bill Ballinger, knows Michigan. He knows Michigan. Inside Michigan politics, if he's saying that, he knows some stuff.
The Axelrod mustache promise has doubled my intensity. I'm going to go out there and vote twice on Election Day.
This has been a Sunfish production.